you know, does he just pick a tank? I think you can in this draft. I think you have the DPS. Just a bit more frontline, I think, would go a long way. Dusante is a classic.
I think it's the right call.
Yeah.
It's one of the only blinds that you'll have at this point as well, because, you know, Renekton and Gnar were picked, and Jace is banned, so not a lot of choices as we're thinking about Teemo. But I think Gwen...
That's just efforts hovers. I think Gwen, you know, an extra threat, especially because you don't have the highest DPS AD carry. Toying with some other options. So the Henna pick we've seen kind of fall out of favor a little bit, but still played here and there.
With a good choice here. You know, another threat, especially when you've got the Jhin. It's going to feel nice. You know, the other options that we've seen.
Nocturne is behind.
Nocturne is level 3. Level 3 gank in the bottom lane. And DuDu says, well, I tried my best, but I'm dead. First blood goes over to aiming. Not really miss anything, so it's not the end of the world. And so now we have an all-out here. Perfect is going to stack that passive. He's continued to go in onto DuDu as there is the Grim Deliverance. And now DuDu is in a bit of trouble as still not able to get him into it. As Perfect flashes the damage and takes him out in a solo kill. Biggest issue that Perfect just avoids all the damage, so he continues doing his own damage.
He's just already so close to having the passive ready. And then also has ult to be able to buy some time, get some healing.
We got a fight in mid. They actually paranoid in onto this one. Pyosik, he ults in and gets the flash out of BDD, so a nice little follow-up there. Continuously taking these trades, might as well after you just got a solo kill. They're going in onto aiming, he gets polymorphed, and the ult comes through from DuDu, but it's not quite enough damage, and now aiming gets the root and opens up the curtains, and a flash has to be used just to get DuDu out, and the third shot hits Quantum into a flash. And, oh, that was so close.
And Pyosik has certainly been spotted going into this brush. He's trying to set up a play here.
Oh, just gonna catch them both. Oh no! As they both have to flash out of this one, but the amount of roots that they have into the Orianna is just way too much, as they do kill him under the turret, and a fourth shot also hits Pyosik. So he backs away. Also doesn't have that first item complete.
Also, it feels miserable to Dusante because you... Oh, no.
Yeah, he is about to get his flashback. Just did. There it is. As looks like with Pyosik there, it should be enough. And now Cuz maybe a little bit too deep on this one as the follow-up comes in from the Yunara. And they do get him at the end of the day.
The game could just be over, but...
Tech Soul.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That ult is going to find DuDu as they're just going to blow Quantum out the water.
Wow.
They're like, all right, see you later, buddy. Welcome to the LCK. Welcome back to the LCK.
Tech Soul. So now there's that looming threat. You gave away those two dragons when I honestly think you should have looked to fight. Oh, they're
diving, aiming, and maybe they get this kill. Maybe.
Oh,
and they don't.
Flank.
They don't get the kill on aiming.
Oh,
that's a big deal. The TP flank comes in. Perfect was just waiting for this opportunity in this game. And he's going to get the knockback here on to Closer. Little slow does come in, but the Grim Deliverance picks up the kill and knocks him down. And now Perfect is just... he's flashing in. He wants more. He hasn't had enough action up in the top lane. Yeah.
But even so, like, DuDu is dead. The ult from Perfect gets Closer. Paranoia comes in, I think was onto DuDu, but
yeah, he flashed.
He just zips out.
It just kind of feels like they're printing money.
I mean, that's true. Oh.
Yeah, Pyosik, he vaulted into this one, so he's going to go in onto Effort and die. And also, he had that Tempered Fate onto Closers. So Closers like, I'll help. Nope. Effort says no. As there is the shockwave to try to delay this onslaught of KT. There's the knockback on Effort. Okay. They got a thing going with Dusante.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice little turnaround. You could see they were trying to prep so that aiming could ult, but the window never really opened up. I mean, I get it, right? When a game is like this, you want to just make the montage clips, but
Okay, they're trying to be proactive, okay? I'm not going to take it away from them. We got a TP coming in, okay? They're trying to make a play, but they're just a little bit too far behind as Perfect is going to Grim Deliverance his way in. But eventually, he does have to back away from this one as DuDu is on the chase, and no stacked passive for Perfect as there's the all-out. And there's the kill. Nice little shutdown for Dusante.
Finding effort, though.
All right.
Okay.
That's a good target.
Yeah, he dies pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't think they need to do Baron. If they want to chunk Huz out a bit, then sure, you can tank it a little bit. Looks like a fight might be brewing, though.
It seems like Pyosik kind of wants to do something, but the vault is over, and there is the Temper Fee once again onto Closer as he flashes, but he still gets stunned as, oh, the Polymorph is huge, but that is onto Zion. And unfortunately, they have a lot of other threats as well while he's regenerating his life. DuDu is also dead, and that was your Yunara, as maybe one shot his DuDu. Nope, not even the one. Yeah, most likely. I mean, that was kind of what we were expecting, regardless, as they're trying to actually contest for this one. I mean, you do have to, as it's a little bit too little too late, as that is going to be the ult onto 2. Once again, going to catch the Cassante in the front, but also, importantly, Closer, who does not have his flash, used it in the last one, inappropriately, as DuDu is going to go down as well. The double kill comes through, and it's all over but the Cryan at this point. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, Ryze even has Actualizer, so BDD can just one shot. Oh, have they found aiming?
They're trying to do a thing! They're doing it! Oh no, he's alone. Aiming had flash, so. But you know, this is what we were talking about. You gotta make plays to get the flashes out. So now Aiming doesn't have flash. Oh,
Aiming's like, we need to end the game, we need to push up, do things. Cause it's like, I don't want to kill the enemy jungler.
Yeah.
No, he's giving up. It's effort though. Effort can't kill him.
Oh no! Just absolutely.
This is the end of the game.
Not a lot of analyzing to do in this one, unfortunately.
I mean, this one he doesn't have flash, but I feel like he just doesn't like playing into Bard. I think Close is kind of sick of it.
This is so scary that Effort's actually really good at Bard. Like, his mechanics are really on point. Like, all the stuns he's hitting and stuff. It's really good. Will they kill BDD? Yes, they will. It's a lot of gold into DuDu, and they actually do have to respect the Yunara, I think. Although that's the root and the death. Never mind. They don't have to respect anything.
3 levels up, by the way.
Yeah. And just the...
Oh my god, that damage! Oh my god! He just sat in the polymorph and was just waiting with his 4th shot. Like, give me a mo. Guys,